If you ask me what I would like to see from the future of Irish-US relations, I would say more of the same, please. After all, what is there not to like about a friendly relationship based on historical family ties, mutual economic advantage, and shared values and shared interests? We have to recognize that the world around us is changing, and that the anchors we once relied upon may no longer be able to hold things in place. There are changes underway in Europe. The European Union is changing. It has been a bulwark of prosperity and stability in Europe and the world for decades. But there are new challenges, economic, political, and security challenges that face Europe at present. The commitment of EU countries, including Ireland, is to bond together more strongly in order to collectively face those challenges. The UK's decision to leave the European Union, which we hoped would not happen, we were hoping they would stay. We think it's a bad move, but it's, of course, a matter for Britain, not for Ireland. But it will affect Ireland. We are fully committed to EU membership. And EU membership enjoys the support of 88% of the Irish electorate in the last opinion poll I saw. So we believe that Britain's departure from the European Union will be a loss for Britain, but that's a matter for them. For the European Union, because it's not a good thing to lose an important member of any club or organisation. And for Ireland, because of our close ties with Britain. Now, currently only 15% of our exports go to the UK. But in certain sectors, such as food and agriculture, which are still important, though no longer as important as they were before for Ireland, our dependence on the UK market is up to 40%. So we will be challenged by Britain's decision to leave the European Union. And our aim now is to minimise the negative impact of that decision on Ireland and to maximise any benefits that may flow for Ireland from Britain's, in our view, unwise decision to leave the European Union. We have concerns about our future trading relationship with Britain, which may be affected when Britain leaves the European single market and the customs union. We hope they will decide to stay in the single market, to stay in the customs union, but that's a matter for them. But a key thing for us is we have to ensure that the open border that exists in Ireland at the moment, has been there for more than 20 years, cannot be affected by Brexit. And the British government, in December, committed itself to doing what is necessary in the future to avoid any border controls being imposed on the island of Ireland. That border now, when you visit, I'm sure those of you who have visited have seen it, you drive across it and you don't even know you've crossed the border. It's totally open, there are no customs controls, no controls of any sort. People move back and forth from neighbouring villages. Farmers milk their cows in Northern Ireland and send the milk down south to be processed. Coca-Cola produces a huge quantity of its syrup and concentrate south of the border in County Mayo, and it sends it to Northern Ireland for bottling. So you have all of these connections that are there. And obviously we have to protect and preserve those wonderfully positive flows between North and South in Ireland, which have helped to bring our two parts of Ireland together more than ever before.